Hello and welcome back to my channel. It's 2022 and most of you guys have not seen me since last year. I don't know when, but it's been a while. Okay, just take time with me. Take time, okay? I've been busy. I got stuff to do. Well, I don't really have that much to do. Well, I am doing a PhD. It's a lot. I got stuff to do. So Happy New Year, Merry Christmas, all the nice things. Welcome back. Today I'm gonna give you guys just an update what to look for 2022, and also I'm going to give you guys a bonus how to set up an easy peasy natural hair care routine that you can maintain for growth and healthy hair this year. So stick around. Oh, and there's a new intro, so to the intro. Today I want to talk to you about your 2022 hair goals. We want to grow long, healthy hair. We want our hair to be thick and huge, but soft and manageable. Yeah, that's a lot of stuff all at once, but we can do it. So for 2022, I know some of you might have that you want your hair to grow a certain length, you want your hair to be a certain fullness, you want your hair to just be healthy and strong. These are all excellent hair goals. And today I'm going to give you guys the first step in achieving your 2022 hair goals. And that is setting a realistic hair care routine. Okay, listen. You can't grow your hair healthy unless you have a routine. It doesn't work. Most of us, what we see is sporadic changes in our hair, and we think, oh, I wonder why it feels good this time and bad that time. That's because we haven't established a routine and we can test what works and what doesn't work. So I'm gonna show you guys how to develop a simple, easy hair care routine that ensures that your hair is healthy, that it's growing, and that you're retaining length. And I should add that natural hair growth is mostly about retaining length, because most of us, our hair grows, right? And then all we have to do is ensure that we retain the length, and that is where we fall short. We cannot retain length. So the first thing about building a natural hair care routine is that simple is best, okay? The simpler the routine, the better it is. And simple is relative. Simple is relative, because if I'm being honest, if I told you that my hair care is simple and you guys see what I go through, you're going to be like, I thought you said simple is best, but really, simple is best. So I'm going to give you guys the full steps on how to just be simple, okay? And I have a list here and I'm going to be reading it off and just going through it. So if you see me looking down, it's because I got my list. So the first thing is that you need to choose how you're going to cleanse your hair. There are a lot of different methods that people use to cleanse their hair. There's the apple cider vinegar, there's co-washing, there's shampooing, there's all sorts of stuff. Personally, I shampoo, okay? I shampoo, and I shampoo twice. I double shampoo, and I shampoo my hair probably once every other week, because I now wash my hair once every other week. I don't wash my hair every week. So choose how you want to cleanse your hair and your scalp. It's really important that your scalp is clean. Your scalp is skin, okay? So like you have pores and your hair grows out of the pores. Why am I doing this? Anyway, so you want to ensure that you don't have clogged pores, that your scalp is clean and healthy, because a clean scalp is a healthy scalp. So I think that you just need to figure out how to cleanse. And for most of us, the easiest way to cleanse is using a shampoo. Now, some of us, like, shampoo dries out our hair. I know for me it dries out my hair, but I reapply the moisture. That's what I should say. I reapply the moisture after shampooing. So it's not a big problem. Like, I don't go into shampooing thinking, I'm going to shampoo my hair and all the moisture is going to be lost. It's a part of the process. So I shampoo. I use shampoos with sulfate, shampoos without sulfate. It doesn't matter. As long as I get a clean scalp and all the product buildup is off my hair, that is what I want. I want my hair to feel stripped, okay? So that's what I do. I wash my hair with shampoo, and I do it twice. So I do the first wash and then I do a second wash. And that is how I cleanse my hair. And I usually cleanse my hair, as I said, every other week. So at least twice a month. Now, there are other times during the month when my hair just needs a rinse. So for instance, I did a wash and go, I need to do a twist out, but my hair is like, has all this gel, oil, butter, and products on it. But my hair doesn't necessarily need a wash. So what I'll do is I'll go in the shower and I'll let the water run through my hair, and then I'll use a conditioner on my hair and just rinse it out. But I will not use a shampoo at that time. That's because my hair doesn't need to be washed, but it just needs the product to come out. The conditioner is good at that. So I'll do that. So it's very simple, very easy. As I said, see, just cleansing. Most of us already know how to shampoo our hair. And then I'm going to move on to the next item on my list. It's how to detangle. Detangling is maybe the most prominent reason for people not going natural, because that part of the process is the least manageable part of the process. But I find that if you employ this method, then it will be so much easier. So what I do is I section my hair all the time. So I'll do 5 sections on this side and 5 sections on that side. And then I detangle my hair before I shampoo. Always before I shampoo. I never shampoo my hair when it's tangled. That already sounds like a mess, because you know the shampoo is gonna dry out your hair, and when your strands are dry, they're less manageable. So what I'll do is that I'll go in with my detangling routine, and I'll add the video here of how I detangle my hair. I use a spray bottle with water, I spritz my hair, then I go in with my Tresemme conditioner, and then I'll go in with my detangling tool and I'll detangle my hair, put it in twists. I could wash in braids, but I prefer the twists. And then once that is finished, then I'll wash my hair. So I always detangle my hair. Now, for a lot of persons, detangling is, you know, they're trying to figure out what's the best way to detangle. I detangle with a detangling tool. It's like a little brush thing, and again, there's the video link. But for some persons, they like to finger detangle. Now, if you're going to finger detangle, you have to work in sections, because what you're doing, ideally, if you have thicker hair, is that you're just running your fingers through your hair. But if you don't section your hair, you might miss sections. And if you're missing sections, that means you have shed hair that's still tangled into your hair, and it might cause problems over time. So if you're gonna finger detangle, I recommend that you spend the time to section your hair and detangle. Some persons use combs. I don't have a problem with combs. In fact, I like using an Afro pick. I was right. An Afro pick to detangle my hair when my hair is getting longer. So depending on how long my hair is, I'll discontinue using the brush tool and start using the Afro pick, because it's much faster when the hair is longer. I think I will use the detangling tool if I'm doing a style, but man, the Afro pick just gets right through the hair. So that's what I do. But in terms of how you detangle, just ensure that whatever tool or method you're using, that your hair is getting fully detangled. You don't want knots and tangles in your hair, because what happens is that the shed hair, it just stays in there and it continues to tangle with other hairs, and then over time you'll either have locks that are hell to comb out, or you'll just have lumps in your hair. it's really uncomfortable to remove. So I recommend to be just diligent with your detangling. And because you would detangle before you shampoo, and if you leave your hair in twists, you only have to detangle once throughout your wash day. So you wash your hair in the twist, you condition in your twist, and you may have to do the mask, like unravel the twist, apply your mask, and then you retwist your hair. But at the end of the day, it's just best to detangle your hair well, just to ensure that your hair is free from shed hair and that there are no tangles. And then next on the list is you need to choose how you're going to condition and deep condition your hair. So usually conditioning comes after shampooing, and that's important because when you shampoo or cleanse your scalp, you're removing moisture from your hair and from your scalp. You want to ensure that you're reapplying that, and that can be done through conditioning / deep conditioning. For deep conditioning, you can get treatments that you just find in the store. You just pick up something that says deep conditioning treatment and you just apply it to your hair after you shampoo. You leave it there for maybe a couple 10 minutes to 30 minutes, and that is a good deep conditioning treatment. I think this is necessary for natural hair growth. Okay, this is one thing that I think cannot be left off. Okay, like you must have this. This is a must have. You must deep condition your hair. The reason I say that is because our hair is so, well, it's not brittle, it's more fragile. You know, natural hair is so fragile that when you don't moisturize it, it's less elastic, meaning like it's less likely to be bouncy. You want your hair to be shrinking as much as possible, and the conditioning process helps with that elasticity. It helps your hair to be stronger because it's more elastic, and then it's harder for your hair to break if it is that it's nourished and conditioned. Deep conditioning is the best way to do this. So if you don't have a deep conditioner, I suggest you either make one, buy one, find a way to get one, but it's out there and it's necessary. So you're going to want to add that to your routine this year. Aside from deep conditioning, another thing that you should add to your routine at least once a month is a treatment mask. Now, treatment masks are these masks that are there to help you strengthen your hair by adding protein. Some of them, like the ones that I use, are based on like a traditional Ayurvedic herb system where they use these leaves and powders just to treat their hair, you know, like henna and hibiscus and rami and all these powders. They are really good to apply to your hair as masks, and if you do them about once a month, then it will really strengthen your hair because most of them act as protein treatments. I know that henna is really good because it really smooths the hair follicle, making it less susceptible to breakage. A lot of these treatments are very, very useful. So I suggest that you look out for a treatment mask that you think would be easy to do, easy to apply, easy to source, and just all around easy. There are some stores. I'm going to do some review of some stores here in Jamaica where you can find these herbs and you can just buy them and use them. Now, I say a treatment mask is necessary because this is just one additional step that will leave your hair in the best position to retain length. So while moisture, like deep conditioning and conditioning, is excellent for ensuring like the day-to-day health of your hair, a treatment mask gives you the ability, or it puts you in a better position to retain length. So that's excellent. So I would do a treatment mask once a month or once every other month if you really can do it. But trust me, do the treatment masks.